So good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. I last week I said happy Friday was Thursday, but I do believe today is really Friday. This morning I want to just encourage you that it's okay to be you. Messed up, crazy. Your whole world could feel like it's falling apart. Um, Maybe everything seemed out of sort. Perhaps you are stressed and worried right now, but I just kind of want to come along and say it's okay to be you. And this is why I say this. It's because we have to begin to recognize that the human experience, being human on this earth, comes with challenges, ups and downs, joys and pains, heartache and sadness, grief, beauty, ugly, love, hate. It's all a part of the journey. It's all a part of the experience. And so this morning, I just feel like somebody needs to hear it's okay to be you. Here's the gift, though. Here's the gift. Here's the thing I want you to know. You don't have to stay the you are today. But I want you to accept that, like, where you are today is part of the journey. You are not in the wrong place. You didn't make a mistake. You didn't do something bad to be here. You didn't mess up. You didn't miss it. You're where you're supposed to be. Now, you can tune in. You can seek higher source by connecting first, believing that you're already connected to God. You're already connected to a source higher than yourself. I call him Jesus. But believing that the connection is there. The wonderful thing I like about being a Christian is you get to choose. I get to decide that I'm going to believe in order to be a part of this. But here's what I see in this. It says, the word says that he came, that God gave his only begotten son, that I may have life and have it more abundantly. He gave his son that we may be reconnected to him. The gift was already given. It's a choice. We get to decide whether we receive the gift, but the gift has been given. So there's already a level of acceptance. You have to choose and decide if you will say yes to the acceptance. That's all. And here's the big thing that happens when you say yes to the acceptance. It's an invitation to a new way of thinking. It's an invitation to you not having to do life by yourself. That you don't have to figure it out. You don't have all the answers. You don't have to get it right. You won't be punished for being wrong. I know some people will say you are. But here's the way I see that. It's that the decisions, the choices that we make can bring with it such consequences that because of who we are, uh, let's just be honest about who we are as people. We struggle sometimes to accept responsibility for the choices and the decisions we make. So ultimately, we can make poor decisions, straight up bad decisions, decisions that go against our own personal values. And then when the consequence comes, whatever that consequence is, that feels like punishment, instead of us recognizing that there was a portrayal, a violation of self. I betrayed my self-worth. I betrayed my own values. I went against the deepest thing I believe about myself. I went against my own rules in life. And now this horrible consequence I have to bear. We want to say God is punishing us. Is he? Is he? Or is it just a consequence of the choices that we made? Now, because we do live on this earth, that we do have life, hey, that we do experience life here on this earth, this fallen earth, this place where things happen, and it's called life. We're all going to experience what we consider bad, negative, not so happy, pleasant things. And that is not necessarily because you're being punished. It's not because you've done something wrong. It's called life. And on this journey of life, again, as I started telling you guys, we have the ups and the downs, the goods, the bads, the beautiful and the ugly. We have it all. It's all here. But I want you to know that in the midst of it all, you get to decide what part you're going to attach to. What part are you going to focus on? What part are you going to glorify in your life? What part of your all and all that you've experienced, all that you've encompassed. Again, the hurts, the bad, the pain, the grief, the loss, the joys, the happiness, the great moments, the success, the accomplishments, the achievements. What part of your all are you going to connect to? What parts are you going to allow your mind to stay focused on to allow you to become who you need to become? And are you willing to recognize that the challenging parts are there to invite you to grow? It's an invitation for growth, for change, for something new. So recently I was sharing with my daughter, she identifies as non-binary. For me, as a mom, as a Christian mom, that seems scary. Scary for me, scary for her, scary for this world, because it's hard to be in a world where there are these really interesting boxes that everyone presents to you that this is what life is supposed to be. This is how you are supposed to live. But here's the catch. The very people presenting us these boxes aren't doing a very good job themselves at living it. And then we put on all of this pressure trying to do and be this thing to fit in this box that everyone tells us that is the right box. And this is the only kind of box that God accepts. We struggle with that, right? When we know that we all have these different secrets and sins that we ourselves are struggling with, but we don't need to talk about those because my sin may not be one that you can point to and see on my sleeve when I leave my house, but I know what it is. So I've said to my daughter, who I think she's beautiful, she's amazing, she has a big heart, she loves really hard, she will fight the good fight, even if I don't think it's a good fight, but she fights for people. And I know that about her. She has a fire in her. And I said to her, I will not be ashamed of you. So don't you dare be ashamed of you. I don't care. I had to grow to this place. I want to be honest with you. I had to grow to this place. I don't care what society says about my little girl. She's my little girl. Thank you, V. She's my baby girl. And if she today wants to dress like a dude, you know what I told her? I said, just be a cute dude. And if tomorrow she wants to dress all like feminine and fluffy, just be a pretty girl. Like, just be a cute girl. Just do your best. Show up your best you on the day you feel like showing up. Be amazing. Be who you are. Because she has to journey this journey. Not her journey is not my journey. Her journey is between her and God. And just like when I was 17 years old, crazy as all get out, setting little mini fires all through life, creating mishap, doing what I want to do, partying, getting high, acting a fool, having no consciousness of God, going to church, having no consciousness of God. Understand that. Just like I got to be that crazy 17-year-old, 18-year-old, I didn't come to know him until I was 24 years old. I will not condemn her because her journey looked different from mine. I will not write off anyone because their journey looks different. But I know that it can be challenging and hard to walk a different walk in this life, in this environment that people are constantly telling us who and what we're supposed to be. It's been challenging for me because my new journey tells me right now is that I am struggling. I'm struggling with this Christian box that America has decided is how church is. Now, I'm not condemning the church. I have nothing bad to say about the church. The church is my heart. The church is Jesus' heart. But what I'm simply saying is we all have parts and times in the journey that may look different, may feel scary, may not look like what everyone else looks like. And when we're in that place, it will make you think, it makes me think that something is wrong with me. But I refuse to take on that belief and that title that there's something wrong with me. What I will do is go before God and say, will you reveal to me the parts that is a problem for you, that part of me that is offensive to you? And because I believe I serve a loving, good God who does love me, my goods, my bads, my uglies, my mess, because he chose to give his son, yet while I was still a sinner, with no mind consciousness of him, he still chose me. I know that he will love me back to the places that maybe I am lost right now. But if I'm not lost because he's calling me to a different journey, if he's calling me to do something different, I want to invite you to be a part of the journey. I'm not asking you to step outside of your religion. I'm not asking you to walk away from your faith. I'm not asking you to be or do anything that you don't feel called to do. I'm just inviting you to come. I'm going to a park next Saturday, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be there. And I just want to sit under the trees where in nature I often feel super close to God. When I was going through one of my most challenging times, we lived in the UAE and I would drive to the mountains by myself and just sit in his presence. And oh, what a beautiful time I would have. And I am trying to recreate that beautiful time. It wasn't loud, it wasn't people singing, it wasn't noisy. It was the peace of God that met me there on those mountains. And so because I live in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, I don't think I live close to mountains, but there's this beautiful park that's very close to my house that I want to invite you to come sit with me, join me. Let's just be in his presence. Let's just receive his peace. Let's just know that he is okay with our okay because God knows how messy we are. And so whenever I encounter people who tell me how this God, this amazing God, can't accept my mess, won't deal with that, those people, God don't want to have nothing to do with. Whenever I hear people talk like that, I think to myself, you got two problems, bruh. One, you don't read the Bible because it's full of messy people and God is all up in the middle of it. My favorite messy story is Jacob, Rachel, and Leah. Messy. The housewives or wherever they were, it was messy. But God kept saying, he's there. I'm here. I'm here, Jacob. I'm giving blessings in the midst of this mess. And then the other thing, I think about people who need to condemn other people for their hurts, their pains, their confusion, or just their real life human experience, is that that person, they are so struggling with their own real life human experience that they can't handle it. And so instead of linking in and doing the work they need to do to get at peace with their own hurt, pain, disappointment, they are looking out and they are attacking people and they are looking to judge what someone else is so-called doing wrong because they refuse to just go before God and say, help heal this hurt in my heart that I seem like I can't get right. And so I just want to create a space for the people who maybe feel like I'm so tired of feeling wrong because everyone around me seem like they got it right. So come hang out with this weird, crazy, I got it all wrong. It's a messy place. I love the Lord and I believe with all of me. And not only do I believe it, I know it with all of me that he loves me too. And that we do this love walk together. And guess what? You are okay. I'm okay. So come be okay. On Facebook, you can click the link. The event is free. You just come hang out. But if you want, register so we know you're coming. Just so I have some idea of how many people, how many women may show up. So I might want to bring you some water, a little something to help you through the morning. But I would love for you to join us here in Rocky Mount City Lake Park. Check it out. Google it, guys. When people say, well, where is it, Ganesha? Google. City Lake Park, 9 a.m. on the 21st. I hope you'll join me. So, V, thank you so much for coming on and watching. The institution of the church needs to be addressed when it comes to accepting everyone. The boxes run hurting people away. They do. They do, and I haven't figured it out yet. I don't have the answers. I don't pretend to, but here's what I know. There is a scripture that says love covers a multitude of sin. So why don't we just cover some people? How about that? Why don't we just cover their multitude of sin? So I need y'all to do that so I'll be covered. So thank you so much. Thank you. you for your love. All right, have a beautiful, blessed day. If you watch this in the replay and it bless you at all, please share it out. If you're in the area, close to the area, just come on, let's just meet in the park and be in the presence of the Lord. All right, talk to y'all soon. Bye bye.